What's up, ladies? What is going on today? It is Shanae. Shout out to everybody that is new to the community, every new woman that's joining us in here. I really appreciate you being here. And today I'm coming to do a quick chat with you guys about something that God has been dealing with me about, or showing me, should I say. And it was on my heart last night, and I decided that today I wanted to come do a video for you guys and to share a tip with you about comparisons. So a few weeks ago, I met a makeup artist. I actually got connected to a makeup artist, and she does amazing work. Very beautiful person. And we were talking and stuff. We were on the phone talking and things like that. And she started to tell me her story. And as she was telling me her story, it dawned on me how, you know, a lot of us have the same gifts and the same talents, but God uses all of our gifts and our talents differently. And so this woman that I was talking to, she was telling me her story and how, you know, the type of women that she connects to because of her makeup artistry, and the type of women that she helps and all that kind of stuff. And it was just really amazing to me how God works. So what I'm basically telling you is this. All of us have gifts, right? And all of us have talents. And many of us have the same gifts and talents. But only you can use them the way that God designed for them to be used by you. And that's the beauty of it for me, because I know, and y'all know I like to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. There was a point in time where I would see other makeup artists doing things and, you know, seeing them getting a lot of work and taking a lot of photos and just seemingly doing a lot, right? And I used to get jealous about that, and I would go and I would try to promote myself the way that I saw them promoting themselves, or I would try to go out and do things the way that I saw them doing it. But honestly, it never worked for me. Like, I wouldn't get booked the way that they got booked, and people wouldn't call me the way that they were calling me. And it wasn't until recently when I really started to see it in a different light that God had to show me. It's not that my work is not good, because my work is good, or it wasn't that, you know, I wasn't capable of doing it, but that wasn't the area where He wanted me to use my gifts and my talents. And so a lot of times, especially as women, we will see someone else doing something or having the same gifting and abilities that we have, and we'll compare ourselves to them as if, you know, maybe they're doing it better than us, or maybe we should do it a little bit more like them. But the truth is, God gave you your gifts for you, because there are specific people that are going to be drawn to you because of who you are, because of your personality, because of your story, because of whatever it is about you. So it's important that you do not let your gifts and your talent, you don't take that and compare it to somebody else, because there is absolutely no comparison. So last night I went to a networking event when I posted the pictures of that, and there were two other makeup artists there, and one of the main speaker for the event, she was actually an artist for over 20 years. But her being a makeup artist, she used it to do makeup, of course, but she also used her gifting of artistry to do art with children. And she's an art teacher in a public school system. And, you know, there was another woman there that was a makeup artist, again, does great work, amazing work. Her area, her niche of people that she works with is totally different from me. And so, being that now I'm in a place in my life where I don't have to compare myself, because I know the path that God has me on, I think it's such an amazing thing that we all can have the same type of gifts and the same type of abilities, but that God can use them differently, so much in that nobody has to compete with each other, right? Nobody has to step on anybody else's toes, because at the end of the day, what we have is for different people, okay? So what I'm really trying to tell you guys is this. Don't compare yourself to other people. You can be in a room with somebody with 1 million people that do the same exact thing as you and still be different. You can do it. And I did it last night, and every time I walk in the room, I do it. Why? Because my lane is different. My lane is not like every other makeup artist lane. God doesn't have me doing things the same way as everyone else. I'm not like every other author. I'm not like every other speaker. I'm not like every other person that does makeup and mindsets and all that kind of stuff. I'm not that. I'm Shanae. And God has a specific plan for me. So I want you guys to be encouraged. I know how it gets. It gets hard sometimes when you see people doing things and they do the same things as you, and it seems like they're getting further in life than you. I want to challenge you to ask yourself a question. Am I following my path, or am I following their path? Because see, if you're following their path, it's never going to work, because that's not the path that you were were designed to be on. So ask yourself, if you're trying things out and you're trying to make yourself really grow in a certain area and your expertise and it's not working, ask yourself, whose path are you on? Are you on your path or are you on somebody else's path? Because as long as I stayed on other makeup artists' path and I tried to see what they were doing, I tried to emulate their way of doing things, I was leading myself astray from where God wanted me to be, right? And then I had to do the work to get back to where I was supposed to be in the first place. So just ask yourself, I'm challenging you, ask yourself the question, whose lane am I in? Am I in my lane or am I in somebody else's lane? And understand, all of us have different lanes. We can all do the same thing and still be different, okay? So I hope that encourages you. I hope that you know that you never have to compare yourself to anyone. You never have to compare your gifts and your talents to anyone, because at the end of the day, what you have was given specifically to you for a reason, and only you can do you, okay? So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them. I'm looking over here trying to see if I see my daughter coming, because she should be getting off the bus in a minute. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to share. If you're new to the community and you have questions for me, definitely please feel free to share. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. All right, so remember, no comparison, y'all. We're not comparing. We're not comparing ourselves anymore in 2017, because I want you to really understand, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how many other people do it. Only you can do what God has commissioned you to do, okay? So I will chat with you later. Have a good one. Bye.